Now we're in my backyard. I'm going to barbecue. Now this is the flooding of the Carmel River from a rain. Yeah, now that's Bobby. That's Bobby again. He was Bobby Hogemeier. He was down there. Went down to see the flood, and we ran into him. See the raft coming down the river?
He was 27.
Yeah, he was 27. Yeah. And he was a happy-go-lucky boy, very happy-go-lucky. And these guys are trying to get the bank, boy. They're getting pretty near the ocean.
I have never seen that river flow like that ever.
Mm-hmm.
It used to.
Oh yeah, when it rainstorms and rainy weather, yeah. See, actually, it closes up, and then when it opens up after the rainy season is when the fish come up. All the trout and everything, head on up. Because people would wait. They have a certain ceremony that they go through when the Carmel River opens up. They even shovel away some of the sand, to help it along, but not until it looks like it's really going to do it. And now that's Tony's brother Ted Koviak. They came out from St. Louis to visit us. Yeah, Ted always loved the peninsula. He used to come every year when we first moved here. Him and Florence.
Did you used to do your own hair, Grandma, or did you go to hairdresser?
No, I did my own hair. I never had money for a hairdresser. That's Bob. In other words, that's Gene's brother-in-law. It's a bobcat he killed. That's a bobcat he killed. There's you. That's you and Leslie. You were in the back room. Yeah, Leslie, you were in the walker, and Leslie's standing up by you. It's just a...
And I could actually tell that.
Yeah. I think she gives you a push and makes you cry, or she vice versa here.
See, if you had kept that gun that I put on your tray, you'd have clobbered it, Remember your gun?
Look, he's rocking.
Oh, that was all. Now they met their grandpa up the street in Wilder and Jones' truck and all rode down the street with him. Run all the way up there to get in the truck to ride down.
Ride down the hill.
Yeah. Look at Misty and Shelly.
Everyone's doing bits. Julie, just sit here and tell us what you're seeing for a while.
Yeah, you just tell them I'm getting tired. No, it's all right.
Is that me?
No, you're like me. I get Misty and them mixed.
Oh, this is the fight between Dad and Louie, is it? No?
No, I don't think so.
No, I'm too young
This
for
is-
that.
Yeah, Louie ain't
That's
around
me.
yet.
This is the fight
This is a
between-
family.
No, that's Jeffrey.
This was just a family picture when they were all together here.
Good one to curl up. Here's
I
brother
think
Michael's head. He must have just had a haircut.
Well, you know what gets me when I look at Michael's pictures? Look how it shines all around except through the middle.
Mother looks like Anne Margaret.
I remember wearing that
style.
She does, yeah.
Who's that?
There's Grandma's, Misty.
There's Misty. Doesn't it look like Paige?
Are you listening to her for a while now, Chris?
And,
Sure.
Riley, isn't there?
Do you want us to pause it?
You think there is?
There's Uncle Paul.
Oh,
Paige and Brownie?
well, not, but yeah, they look kind of like sisters, but I mean their resemblance to the family.
I'm kind of young for this. I don't remember
I think
that
you're
much.
about 9 or 10 they were saying.
Yeah.
Some of these.
This Joanne used to come up and spend the summers with
Yeah,
us.
there's Jeffrey again.
And Jeff.
There's Uncle Paul back there with the cigarette.
Yeah. Look at that old Rambler across the street.
That's Paul and Elaine's little Volkswagen. 5 people came out of that.
Big Sur. Dam isn't up yet.
Before the dam, yeah.
Yeah, they used to put plank boards across the top of that. We'd walk across it.
It's the footbridge, yeah.
Me and Mike.
There you are, Julia.
Yeah, I'm thinking about pushing him in, probably. Oh, my dad looking for crawdads. He used to like to scare Uncle Mike.
Did you find one?
Oh, he'd always pretend that he did and throw a rock at him, see? Michael
Michael
run off screaming, yeah.
Julie was like Misty. You said Misty used to pinch Heather.
Yeah.
Julie used to always be mean.
That wasn't mean.
You
It's
were.
my father doing it,
You
not
were a
me.
real brat, Julie.
Well, I can't remember that
When
far
we ride in the
back.
car in St. Louis, you reach over and pinch Misty.
Misty
I-
got on my nerves, man. She really
Then
got
I
on my
start
nerves.
cussing you out and you start bawling. Your father looked at me like I killed you or something.
Misty's older than Julie, or young.
No, she was 2 years younger. It was
That's
like
right.
it's like having a younger sister, you know.
Well, see, that's what Misty used to do to Heather, so you did it to Misty.
Oh, the old swimming
fair.
hole.
I had a younger brother. I know.
Do you?
It's like,
So I was the middle child. I was good.
really?
I was the good
Like
one.
Heather, huh?
Yeah. These two were 10 and 14 years younger than me.
Right.
My two older sisters were 7 and 5 years older than me.
You were
So
really
I
in
was
the middle,
I was
yeah.
really almost by myself.
Dead
Kind of, you
center,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, you were.
I was a misfit in a way because I either had my sisters were too old for me, you know, as they got to be in their teenagers years.
What were you?
I was 10, you know, and they were like 15 and 17.
Yeah.
And you know, then my little sister was
Too little.
when I was 14, my little sister was 4.
Yeah.
You know, and my
Yeah,
brother
take
wasn't
care
even
of her.
born. He was just born.
You know what?
yet.
That tree is still there and it looks the same.
I remember visiting my mother. I was a freshman in high school when Michael was born. I was so embarrassed.
Big Sur,
my mother
picnic
was
grounds.
pregnant and had a baby. You know, being a freshman in high school was terrible, you know. Your mother's having a baby. You know.
Oh, my dad.
How old was your mother?
Yeah.
45.
42 when she had mine.
Yeah, 42, 43. Yeah.
Look at, I was shaking it. Michael's trying to crawl up it.
Look at you.
Rank has its powers. you
Right.
know?
Look at Billy going, nah, nah, nah. And he's going, down, down.
I took this. I remember taking it.
There's mom and dad.
Sit together here.
Big
Yeah.
Sur.
We can share.
Look, see, I scooched together.
I can
Yeah, look at, watch mom.
Yeah, that was, hey, we did that once in a while.
Oh, I know you did. There's the big rock there you can dive off.
Look at that green water.
That was
It
beautiful.
was
You
deep.
must have known her because I sure as hell know Michael isn't no Immaculate Conception.